Today we will be doing a breakdown of some of the effects in Gunna and Offset's new video Style Rare, easily here in Final Cut Pro. Here on the screen is our website www.b3-studios.com, where you can find plenty of plugins. Some are free and some you have to pay for, but all in all, they're gonna help you with your Final Cut Pro workflow and your work process. Some of these are drag and drop plugins to help you out in your workflow and your Final Cut Pro journey. Now let's get right on into the video for today. Okay, so for this effect, we are going to play the clip through very quick. And we're just gonna add kind of a CRT TV effect and a couple of more effects that I will link in the description. Very easy drag and drop plugins, you just have to download them. And so let's go ahead and get started. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna, whenever this next clip comes, I'm gonna break this, Command B to split the clip. I'm gonna go a little bit ahead in the timeline. And right when that ends, I'm gonna clip that as well. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna clip that as well. Now what we're gonna do here is we are going to go to our effects tab, and when you guys download this, it will be in your effects tab. For me, it's in my B3 Studios plugins. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna add the B3 Studios texture screen plugin. I'm just gonna add that onto our clip. And as you see, you have parameters here that you can make adjustments. You can skew it, you can stretch it, scale, contrast, different things like that. I'm gonna boost the contrast up about right there. That looks pretty good. And you can just guys can kind of play around with it. I'm just gonna do this to my liking and my preference. But like I said, guys, you guys can get creative with this effect. So I'm gonna leave it right there. This looks pretty good to me. And after that, I am going to add on my CRT TV effect. And I'm just gonna drag and drop that on. And there are many parameters here, as you can see. But what I like to kind of configure and play around with is the blend mode. So I'm just gonna go to color burn. And I'm gonna mess with the curvature as well. And so you pretty much can't really see the CRT TV effect yet, but it will come to life. Let's just play this back and see how this looks so far. See, this looks pretty good so far. What we're gonna do now here is we're going to add our glitch plugin. So this glitch comes with a pack of 6. I'm just gonna show you guys the glitch 1. I'm gonna drag and drop that on my clip. And as you can see here, the effect is taking place. But we don't want this much glitching. Well, my personal preference, I don't want that much. So I'm just gonna go to our glitch parameters, and we're just gonna turn the glitch direction down a bit, the TV effect down, the RGB amount down, and the RGB direction down. And we're gonna turn the glitch amount down just about halfway, about 58, let's say. And we can play this back. See, that's okay. It's an okay look. Kind of got a little bit of glitch, too much glitch, so let's turn that down. And what we're gonna do here now is we are just going to split this clip in half, and we are going to remove the glitch from the first half of the clip. So you can just click on it and make sure it's highlighted yellow and just press delete or backspace on your device or your system. And let's play this back now. Let's see how this looks. Looks pretty good. We can even make it look even better. So I'm gonna split this one more time. And I am going to get rid of the glitch. So I'm gonna go down to glitch, get rid of the glitch. And I'm also gonna get rid of the texture screen plugin. And we're just gonna leave the CRT effect as you can see it now clearly. So let's start this clip over and let's see how our effect is panning out so far. It's really, really good effect. Really good CRT TV effect. As you can see, and you can make adjustments to the CRT effect as well. Guys, you can just make this any way you want. There's plenty of parameters for you to choose from. Turn the amount down to get rid of that kind of circle look and just to have the CRT lines. Bump up the phase. Now we have a pretty good CRT effect. And that blends very well with the video. Now let's move on to our next effect. Okay, so we are going to pretty much recreate the first scene where it's a blue screen and it's kind of has a TV and CRT effect. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go to our titles and we're gonna go to our generators right here, and then we're gonna go to solids. We're gonna just click this vivid blue background generator right here. And in our CRT TV pack, we do have the overlays that I'm about to add on to the timeline. So once you download the CRT TV effect, you will be able to get these files. There is another broadcast TV era effect that I'm going to add to this as well, and I will leave the link in the description, as well as the CRT files. So we have a Gaussian Works, and we have a tracking pre-comp. So we're gonna just click on both of these and go to our blend modes and go to add, change these to add so we can see through them. And let's just play this clip out to see how this looks. I'm gonna add to this one as well so we can see through. So I'm just gonna play through this. Okay, pretty basic so far. We're gonna make this look a lot more realistic. All right, so first of all, we can start off with the broadcast TV era effect. So we're just gonna make this kind of look more real, if you would say. So we're gonna go to our effects tab, and we're gonna go to our distortion right here, and we're gonna go to scrape. We're just gonna drag that onto our clip, and then we're gonna add one more scrape. So we're gonna double up on this effect. Now once you have both of your scrapes on, you just wanna play around with the clip to make it kind of have that CRT look. I'm just gonna zoom in on timeline, kind of change the length of my clips just so we can make this look official. And I'm gonna go to our TV error overlay, and I'm just gonna add a couple of keyframes to the rotation. So I'm just gonna go a little bit in the timeline, a little bit of ahead, slightly ahead in the timeline, push the rotation. I'm gonna break this clip, Command B. And on our other scrape, which is right on top of it, I'm gonna add a keyframe as well to the rotation. Go up a bit in the timeline. And we can play this back just to see how this looks. It's pretty good so far. But it doesn't still look as real as we want it to, so we are going to kind of shorten these clips up. So I'm gonna break this, bring this in. I'm gonna kind of do some manual work here. It's a lot better. We're gonna break this clip right here. Command B, click on this one. Just add a different type of rotation to it. You can just play around with it. Like I said, guys, you guys can use your own creativity with this. Get creative. Close that, break that clip. I'm just gonna rearrange this. I'm gonna make this a duplicate, Option drag up, and just, kind of space it out so it will look like a real TV effect. I'm gonna do that one more time. As well with this, I'm gonna break this clip. Now let's play this back and let's see how this looks so far. Nice. Now that looks like a way better more realistic CRT TV effect. And to top this clip off, we can put all of this in a compound clip, new compound clip, name it whatever you want, and we can come over here to our B3 Studios plugins and add our CRT effect. And let's see how this looks. As you can see, it's already displaying our CRT look. Now let me play this back. That's how you get pretty much that CRT effect in the beginning. You can add sound effects like VHS sound effects. Just make it to your liking and get creative with it. That's pretty much how to easily get this effect done in Final Cut Pro. Okay, so for our next effect, we're going to go over this font style. And we're just gonna try to recreate this as best as we can. I'm gonna leave the font that I found that kind of best matches this particular font. And we're just gonna start off by hitting Control T to bring up the title. And what we're gonna do here is I'm just gonna bring this title up here just so we can kind of compare how they look side by side. Just see how close we get. So like I said, the link will be in the description, and we're gonna go to Latin Modern Roman. I'm gonna change it to black, the face. And we're gonna make this all caps. what we're gonna do here now is we're just gonna boost the size up. Bring the tracking in a bit. Boost the size up a little bit more. And according to you, you can leave it like this. You can add on if you want. You can add a little like drop shadow to make it look really cool. You can add a glow if you want. The color really kind of, if you can really tell, it doesn't really match. It seems like they lowered the opacity. So I'm just gonna lower the opacity just a tad bit, just so it can match a little bit. Yeah, that looks like a better match. And for the bottom set of words, offset and Gunna, we can just duplicate this clip option and drag up. And we're gonna use a different type of font, but it's the same, in the same category. So we're just gonna type in offset and Gunna in all caps. We're just gonna bring that down. And we're gonna do Latin modern Roman caps. What we're gonna do here is we're just gonna decrease the size. You can add a drop shadow if you want. This is pretty much kind of how to replicate it. We'll leave both of these title fonts in the description so you can download them. It's not the exact same, but it's similar, and it can get you where you need to kind of go. That's it for today, guys. I hope you guys learned something today. If you did learn something, please consider subscribing and liking the video if this helped you out. We will be coming out with a lot more content soon. Like I said before, visit the website. The website is here for you guys and you guys to benefit from. So take advantage of that. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.